You'll never shine if you don't glow. Hey now, you're an all-star. Get your game on, go play. Hey now, you're a rock star. Get the show on, yeah, hey. Only shooting stars break the mold. It's a cool place. When they say it gets colder, you're bundled up now. Wait till you get older. But the media men beg to differ, judging by the hole in the satellite picture. The ice we skate is getting pretty thin. The water's getting warm, so you might as well swim. The world's on fire. How about yours? That's the way I like it, and I'll never get bored. Hey now, you're an all-star. Get your game on, go play. Hey now, you're a rock star. Get the show on, yeah. Somebody once told me the world is gonna roll me. I ain't the sharpest tool in the shed. She was looking kinda dumb with her finger and her thumb in the shape of an L on her forehead. Well, the years start coming and the old start coming. Fed to the rules and I hit the ground running. Didn't make sense not to live for fun. Your brain gets smart but your head gets dumb. So much to do, so much to see, so much wrong with taking the back streets. You'll never know if you don't go. You'll never shine if you don't glow. Hey now, you're an all-star. Get your game on, go play. Hey now, you're a rock star. Get the show on, yeah, hey. Only shooting stars break the mold. It's a cool place. When they say it gets colder, you're bundled up now. Wait till you get older. But the media men beg to differ, judging by the hole in the satellite picture. The ice we skate is getting pretty thin. The water's getting warm, so you might as well swim. The world's on fire. How about yours? That's the way I like it, and I'll never get bored. Hey now, you're an all-star. Get your game on, go play. Hey now, you're a rock star. Get the show on, yeah. Somebody once told me the world is gonna roll me. I ain't the sharpest tool in the shed. She was looking kinda dumb with her finger and her thumb in the shape of an L on her forehead. Well, the years start coming and the old start coming. Fed to the rules and I hit the ground running. Didn't make sense not to live for fun. Your brain gets smart but your head gets dumb. So much to do, so much to see, so much wrong with taking the back streets. You'll never know if you don't go. You'll never shine if you don't glow. Hey now, you're an all-star. Get your game on, go play. Hey now, you're a rock star. Get the show on, yeah, hey. Only shooting stars break the mold. It's a cool place. When they say it gets colder, you're bundled up now. Wait till you get older. But the media men beg to differ, judging by the hole in the satellite picture. The ice we skate is getting pretty thin. The water's getting warm, so you might as well swim. The world's on fire. How about yours? That's the way I like it, and I'll never get bored. Hey now, you're an all-star. Get your game on, go play.
Hello everyone, and welcome to the British summertime. It's our first live stream after the clock change. How did you cope? How did you cope with that? Yes, it seems and it feels and it looks like, look, it's not dark yet, that spring is hopefully finally coming and summer is on its way. So welcome everyone. We are streaming live from our caravan in North Devon. My name is Kat, this is Diesel. You can talk to Marek on chat. Marek is on the other side of the camera, making sure that everything runs smoothly. So please say hello, like Gatsa Mongo one did. Lovely to see you here. First time here, how nice. Anyone else first times here? On our live stream. Josh Loving Outdoors, I know Josh for a while now, nice to see you. And Graham from Stoke, I hope that Sue from Stoke will be here as well, she's always here. So we are always looking forward to catching up with you guys on Sunday, and it's always hard to believe that it's been another week gone. So please comment on chat and say hello. If you are not sure what to say, just say hi and write where you are watching us from. So this is a live stream. This video will be stored as any other video on our channel. So if you are watching on any other day, you can still comment and give us thumbs up. So thumbs ups are really important on YouTube. We already have 7. So it would be great if everyone could give us thumbs up if you are watching and enjoying that. And obviously you are enjoying, because otherwise you wouldn't be here. So it's lovely to see you. I hope you've had a great week and a good weekend. Yeah, Josh's been painting walls. Light green, I love this color, light green. Adapting to clock change, yeah. Yes, yeah, yeah. Diesel is quite big. He's a bit compacted right now, but he is a lovely dog. 26 kilograms of a lurcher. We took him for a lovely walk today off-site. Yeah. Oh, we love him. It's Diesel's caravan, really. We only live here to serve Diesel, to feed him and take him for walks and give him cuddles. We are his stuff. It's his caravan. Halifax. Moving into static in the area this week. Wow. Oh, fantastic. Fingers crossed you will enjoy that. A big change. Gatsamongo. That's an interesting nickname you have. Can you explain the story? I'm sure there's a story behind it. Sue will be here soon. She's just sorting out the hedgehog feeding station. Hello, Steve and Vasilika. You have a hedgehog feeding station. Oh, don't we have the best viewers in the world? Tell us about hedgehogs, Graham. How many have you got? And how long you've been feeding them? Why we never see Marek talking? Well, that's a question for Marek, Moira. And thank you for your recent comment, a lovely comment under the last live. I'm glad you are with us today, because last time you couldn't join us and you watched on the other day. My poodle Kim is 3 kilograms. Okay, here's the answer from Marek. He's too busy editing videos. You like the statics, yeah. And Steve and Vasilika are there, holding the fort. How lovely. We like statics too. We are tempted. We are kind of daydreaming about living in a static, but today we are going to talk about how to choose a good campsite. So we will start this in a minute. Hi Nikki from Yorkshire. That's a long way from North Devon. How is Yorkshire today? How was your Sunday in Yorkshire? Yes, Marek. Marek did appear in a few videos, in the very first few videos we shared on this channel a long time ago when we first started, and I hope that he will join me at some point, maybe with a bit of encouragement from you guys. Marek will choose to take a bit more active part. Well, he is very active because he does all editing and all the hard work. I'm just filming and talking to you, but he's the brain of this operation. I'm mouth and he's the brain. 8 thumbs up. Nice. Thank you for all thumbs up. Graham, she's been trying to get them out for 2 years. The first one turned up this week. How lovely. Nikki was at the allotment. Weather not too bad. You sound exactly like my tribe, Nikki. And we've made the latest video which we've made together with Marek. We had a bit of a mental and creative block recently for many reasons, but let's just call it adjusting from winter schedule and routine to spring routine. We are adjusted now, we feel fully adjusted, and we started filming and editing again. So the next video, hi Sue, how is your hedgehog? Did you name your hedgehog? Congratulations, I'm so proud of you that you managed to attract a hedgehog to your garden. It must be marvelous and wonderful. So I can see and I can hear that we are all nature lovers here. Sue with her hedgehogs, Nikki in the allotment, and Josh building his cabin. Marek is definitely a hero. So you've had a good weekend and a great week. Yeah, so the next video which you are going to see, I think on Wednesday, is about how I spend my free time. I don't know if you're going to like it. It's a bit of an experiment. And there are a few scenes which will really prove that we are speaking the same language, you know, allotment, being outdoors. So we are very pleased to say, and we are delighted to say, that we already have 949 subscribers, and this is fantastic. So thank you very much everyone who subscribed already. We are thrilled that we are approaching the big round number of 1,000. We already have more subscribers. We've already met more of you online than there are people in our village, because the population of Berlin Arbor is about 800 people. So when you think about it in this perspective, almost 1,000 regular viewers is it's a huge honor for us and a huge joy that we, yeah, 950, so someone had to subscribe in the meantime. So we are hoping that soon we will together reach a huge milestone of 1,000. So if you haven't done it yet, but maybe you like our videos, you watch the content we make, but you haven't subscribed yet, please do, because it's super important. It means a lot to us, and it definitely encourages us to work more and keep, you know, videos posted and make them better. We always try to create something good, something interesting, something that has value, and the more people watch it, really the more motivated we feel. So thank you everyone who has already subscribed. So he's called Mr. Prickles. I have a fox too. It's like a little Noah's Ark, your garden. I have free time. Yes, Gatsamongo. I do recommend campsite jobs, and there are so many of them. I do have free time. The biggest reason, you know, why we want to live this life in a caravan is that after working for many years with Marek, working full time for about 10 years, not that long, is it? But we've had enough. Was it 10 years? 2007 till 2018 we were working full on. We hardly had any free time, really. And this is one of the reasons we took those jobs, and we changed the lifestyle to have more free time. And on Wednesday you will see how I like to spend my free time here in the caravan and around the site. Problem, I am incel. So you have to be in couple? Oh, I don't understand. Are you asking me if warden jobs are just for couples? No, there are different jobs, there are different positions, and sometimes campsites are advertised for a couple, but they welcome individuals, they welcome friends as well. The thing is that it's obviously more cost effective if a site gives you one pitch for 2 employees and 2 members of staff share a pitch. So that's more cost effective for the site. But if there are more pitches available, they could have you know, 2 individual wardens or maybe more. Right, so how to choose a good campsite. So I assume that you guys are interested in camping, campsite and caravanning. So are you? Are you here because you are interested in camping and caravanning and maybe campsite work? That's what we assume about it. Hello, Andrew. And thank you for all your comments on Facebook. That's very kind of you that you are active on Facebook. I recognize your name and your photo, and I remember that you posted quite a few comments on Facebook. Yeah, 13 people. Oh my goodness, you are making me nervous now. I need a sip of my... Oh, I'm back. Hello. Hello. Am I back? Am I back? Let me out. Let me in. Let me. Let me in. Am I back? Marek, am I back? Are we back? Oh, thank you very much for your patience. Yeah, I think we've been talking about buying a new laptop since Christmas with Marek, but also with those, always with those big purchases, we are always thinking for a few months, do we really need it? Is it worth investing? But it seems we have to now, especially that the channel is growing and we love live streams with you. We can't have this, and it's been going so well. We've had so many people. So thank you to everyone who stayed. Thank you for your patience. You need to go to Caris. Yeah, we need to go and see our friends in Caris. Yeah, yeah. But also, to be honest, we don't work at winter. We don't get paid much in winter. That's, well, I don't know if that's the downside of the job. That's just the way it is. It is a seasonal job. So we get paid, we have our wages when we work, and then we have our holiday pay. So there is this period of not having your wage for a month or 2 in winter. So obviously we didn't want to spend so much money when we were not earning properly. So yeah, it looks like we'll need to make a trip to the big city of Barnstaple and see our friend in Caris. Okay, got someone go. I do bond emotionally with inanimate objects. Cars get names. Yeah, we do. We do that a bit. Not that much as we used to. We do that a bit. Yeah. Many people name their caravans and many of our seasonals. Thank you, Josh, and I'm glad you waited for me. Many of our seasonal customers have the names of their caravans printed on boards, on registration boards, and registration plates, and they have them on their caravan. So it's really nice. Are you on the rock and roll over winter? Oh yeah, pretty much. Yeah, thank you very much for your patience, everyone. I hope it will not happen again today. Yeah, winter is our holiday. Winter is our holiday. Get some on go. We work very hard from March till the end of November. When we did our first season, because now we are on our 5th season, when we did our first season, we couldn't wait to go away, and I think we were on the not on the ferry, we were crossing the channel on 5th of November. Yeah, we usually use a tunnel because of Diesel. We want to stay with him in the car. We don't want to leave him in a car alone. That's why we don't use a ferry. We use the Euro tunnel, and I remember that our first winter away from the site the adventure started on 5th of November, and we came back by the end of January. Yeah, it was great. It was great. Yeah, well recovered, Marek. Thank you very much. Marek is probably like that now. Yeah, now she needs to agree that I really need a new laptop. Hello, Huya Carmel. Long time no see. How are you? How was your Sunday? Oh, thank you, Gatsamungo. It is a long way. It is a long way, and it is a long journey to get following. And it's a bit like with fitness and working out. So you work hard. You have to work hard for a long time before you see any results, really. So we just have to be patient and, you know, do our bit. But it is a long journey. So it is like with fitness, you start and you see results in 6 months or a year. And 40,000, it sounds it sounds light years away. But I believe if we keep posting good stuff and people will value the videos and they will share, it's also important to create things which either inspire or inform, and you know they are worth spreading, let's say, and sharing. That will happen. Thank you for believing in us. We are not that bothered, really, not that focused on numbers, because we are really lucky that we well, I even have a special diary. So of course, you know, seeing numbers grow and seeing the channel developing is brilliant. Where's my little diary? Not the most organized person, but we bought a special little diary which we have somewhere, and we write down in this diary when you are coming, when the guys following Freedom Seekers are coming to Mill Park. So this is the biggest reward, really. So of course numbers are brilliant, and it's a measure of, it's some kind of measure of success, I believe. But interaction with people, making contacts, meeting you, hearing about your hedgehogs and your log cabins is probably even more rewarding, you know, getting in touch with people who think a bit like us, are like-minded. So this is priceless. Yeah, Diesel had a lovely walk today. So the minute we finished work today, we hopped in the car and took him off-site for a longer walk in a different area, because normally we either walk around the campsite, and this is a nice 40-minute walk with Diesel, or we go outside but stay within a walking distance of the site. So today we took him a bit further, so he had new things to sniff. Oh, yeah, he's making himself comfortable. He's a master of comfort, and usually maybe one day you will see it, but what he likes to do is creating a little nest. So he will pull the cover, sometimes he pulls our duvet away, he pushes away, and he twists and turns and rounds, and he makes a little nest for himself. Oh, Wujek, with me everything okay, a lot of work. Right. So you played the match, was it football? Right. Yeah, it seems that everyone is getting busy with Easter coming. All the sites around us and all the businesses are reopening after winter, and there is so much work. It seems that every business is recruiting now, all the campsites, all the pubs and all the restaurants. And yeah, most of those jobs are seasonal. So unfortunately, by the end of the season, you know, come winter, many people will be let go, and then everything will start all over in spring. So this is a bit hard, but I believe, you know, for the right people, if you are interested in working hard in the summer and then you want to have a few months off and you have a place to stay, that may work for you. Okie dokie. So how to choose a good campsite? I'm aware that some people who will find this live online, maybe in a few days, they will expect talking about a good campsite and how to choose a good campsite. So tell me, guys, what is a good campsite for you? What does it mean for you? And do you do your research? Do you do your research ahead, or do you just turn up? Do you just turn up and do a drive-in, or do you do a bit of prep? There are so many different campsites, and we did a video about that, how to choose a good campsite. We published a video about that last year. Do you remember? Last summer. And I just realized that this video is almost 34 minutes long, so a super long video, and I think it's a really good topic, and we'll probably redo it. We'll do a remake and try to squeeze this information in a bit more compact video so it doesn't last ages. So 14 thumbs up, thank you very much. Ooh, and we have new subscribers, thank you very much. 952 is the current number. Fantastic, thank you very much. Yeah, how to choose a good campsite? Have you got any word of advice? And I think it would be logical to say what a good campsite means to you. Nikki, I would like something fairly small where I wasn't just a number but felt like a team, and I would check campsite reviews to see what the campers say. Yeah, we don't like big sites, and there are campsites and there are holiday parks which are different. So campsites, we are really somewhere in between here in Mill Park. We are not just a campsite. It's more like I think we have some features of a holiday park. We don't have that many attractions and facilities like other holiday parks, because the idea of a holiday park is to provide all entertainment on site. So ideally people don't even leave the site. They spend their holiday on premises, let's say, and they have whatever they like, they have there. They don't have to leave anywhere. And with campsites, it's more about having a base, or when you go touring with your caravan, I believe most of people don't go to a new place in a caravan to sit in their caravan and admire the site. However, we do see guests like that, and we also have guests who just sleep here and they explore for most of the day. Nothing wrong with sitting in your caravan if you want to. We're Carmel. How is there already a lot of guests? Yeah, we know that Kiki is in England. We are not aware of him coming our way. We are in quite a remote place, so I doubt he will make it that far. It's not busy yet. We don't have many campers yet, but it will be busy at Easter. Easter is approaching, and Easter weekend will be full. It's quite amazing what's happening here at Easter. Graham, research for us, approach videos for towing, what the site looks like from people's videos who've actually been there, and of course YouTube warden's recommendations. So you do your research. Yeah, I think if it's only one night stay, you can risk it and just turn up if you just want a place to sleep. But if it's a holiday, if you're coming for a week, 10 days, 2 weeks, I would definitely do research. We think a good site is one where concerns and complaints are actioned and guests are valued and they feel welcomed. Yeah, absolutely. What about facilities and location, Steve and Vasilika? And that really matches with what Nikki said, that she prefers smaller sites. Because in a big site, if there are hundreds of pitches and maybe there are many fields, you may not even be able to talk to staff, and I don't think you will get that much attention and individual contact with staff if there are just thousands and thousands of guests. Yeah, we definitely prefer smaller sites. The smaller the better. And I don't know if you watched the series called Happy Campers. it was about holiday parks. So it's like a reality show set in 2 different holiday parks, and you follow staff and guests. Of course, it's scripted and cherry-picked, but there was a bit of real drama, like adverse weather in Cornwall in the summer, hurricane in the summer, and you know, problems. So it was, I would say, you know, from my perspective, it was a pretty genuine show, but it was really interesting to see a smaller side and a huge side, which really looked like a town. So I'm not sure I would be, of course, whatever people want, you know. Some folk will choose a big side because there is more entertainment and more activities. There will be children's entertainment and bingo in the evening and live music every night, whatever you prefer. So this is a beauty of the industry, really, and especially I think with privately owned, family-run campsites, there are so many quirky places, and especially if it's a smaller site, owners really put their individual mark on the place. And we've been to some amazing campsites, and I would say that I haven't seen 2 sites which would be exactly the same. But I agree with Vasilka and Steve that it tells a lot about the site and management when you observe and read how problems and complaints are dealt with. That's why I like to read bad reviews as well. Because they often mention problems, but you can also read and find out. Sometimes you read manager's response, so you can actually get a full picture, and you see how they respond to maybe criticism or some issue. But the worst thing, and probably maybe this is a little ask for everyone, please tell staff if there are problems so they can be rectified. And one of our viewers wrote under a video a long time ago that often people don't complain while they are on holiday, they don't talk about issues. They go home and they write a review afterwards saying we've had a horrible holiday because this and that didn't work, or there were problems which could have been rectified if they communicated in time. So please do, because often those problems may be solved. Not always, but you should at least let the staff know. Nikki, also adult sites, you like them better? I've always been intrigued by adult-only sites. We haven't been to one. Andrew Johnson, booking Mill Park tomorrow for end of July. Yay! Remember, have you got the code? I think I've sent you the discount code. 10% off for Freedom Seekers followers, guys, remember. So, you know, with prices for pitches, 10% is quite a lot. So if you are coming for a week, I think 10%, this 10% of your booking will give you a nice meal in Bentpeg. Yeah, so Nikki, adult-only sites, you've been to one, tell me all about it. Well, we don't have kids. We are not very keen on very noisy kids, but on the other hand, with children, you know, in the summer, it's uplifting and quite heartwarming to see children playing together like they used to. So yeah, they make a bit of noise. They are whizzing around on their bikes and scooters right under our windows. But I don't know, we don't mind it that much. Perhaps they sound dodgy when you say it like that. What? Adult-only sites. I didn't mean that. I think exactly, Gatzamongo, there is this connotation. So it's not like adult-only films. No, adult, and it has nothing to do with swinging. However, my pink flamingos, you know what they mean. So if you're going camping and you don't want any closer relationships with your neighbors, I mean intimate relationship with strangers, don't display any pink flamingos. So, you know, no decorations, no pictures, no graphics. And they don't ask me where I get this knowledge from. Probably from a Facebook group or somewhere. But no, adult-only campsites mean that they don't host children. They are for adults. And mostly for peace and quiet. Because there are naturist sites, yes. There is one in Devon. They've been advertising for stuff. There is a naturist campsite in Devon, if anyone is interested. Oh, pampas grass, we have 3 of them at the entrance to the site. 3 huge plants, just as you drive in. But no, this is not the intention and purpose of this place. But as I said at the beginning, there is something for everyone. You want a quieter site, choose an adult-only site. You want something for your family, choose the park which has facilities for children. There is Facebook, definitely Facebook. Now, Steve and Vasilika, when you visit in the summer, you will be walking around our caravan looking for those flamingos. But I've seen a picture on Facebook, someone building swimming pools or cleaning swimming pools on campsites, and there was this big pink flamingo floating, you know, in the pool. And I thought, I wonder if they know that story, the little message of a pink flamingo. Naturist sites, yes, I think, you know, if you are into this kind of leisure, why not? I think as a guest, it might be interesting. It might be an interesting experience. But given nature of work as a warden, gardener, cleaner, housekeeper, definitely keeping your clothes on is more practical. I think this is a very risky ground. Shall we change topic? I know there are people who charge a lot for cleaning without their clothes on. But I would definitely, for the sake of practicality, I would definitely keep them on. Yeah, very danger money. It's not for everyone, but there was a job advert. I can't remember. I don't think it was required for staff to be, you know, naked at work. The message was, bear in mind we are a naturist site, so there will be people without clothes on. So if you don't mind that, come and work for us. But there wasn't anything about you have to be a naturist to work with us. Oh, Marek, the voice of reason. It may be very dangerous with a streamer or sprays, you know, cleaning products. Very dangerous with a streamer, absolutely. Naturist sites are about guests, not staff. But maybe staff working at the reception. If you work at the reception or behind the bar, it wouldn't be such a problem. But, you know, for our work, streaming, sharing right on mowers, no, wouldn't like that. Cheers everyone, and I hope everyone will find a campsite which is suitable for you, and you will have a lovely holiday. But I would say definitely, yeah, do your research. You don't want to end up on the wrong side by accident, do you? Oh my goodness. Here is a civilized discussion about how to choose a good campsite. So what is the most important? And would you say that facilities are important or not? If the company is good, if the place has a good vibe, would you would you accept maybe fewer facilities, or the fact that you have to queue for a shower, or maybe that there's not enough hot water? We've been to the sites where hot water was very limited, and I remember once we were in Spain, we were traveling in our motorhome and we were doing wild camping for most of the week, and really our campsite stay was like a bank holiday. It was something special, and we would stay on the campsite maybe once or twice a week. That's okay, Nikki. You still didn't tell me how was the adult only side. So did you have a good time? Was it? I wonder whether there are any other problems with adults, because people choose those adult only sites because they don't want to be among noisy children, but adults may be just as troublesome, especially after a few drinks. So did you have actually any noisy adults? And I didn't. Good luck with the streaming, Marek. Marek is always wearing PPE when he's streaming. I didn't finish my thought about children. Yeah, so yeah, they will be here. They will come for Easter holiday. They will take over the site. It will be lively. But on the other hand, it's nice to think that they are making their best memories, probably. Can you imagine going away, going camping with your parents, siblings when you were little, in a caravan or in a tent, getting to know other kids, playing, creating your little tribe and just spending the whole day in the woods or in the stream, swimming, running, racing your bikes? The best time of our lives. So I'm trying to understand and be sympathetic. And I know that many of those kids, if they're having a good time today, in 10, 20 years, they may be back with their own kids, because that's what happened to Marek. Marek was going camping with his family as a child, and they were going every year. They're going to the same campsite. And guess what happened when he met me? He took me to the same campsite, and we were coming back because he had great memories. Glad your last stream was in the glamping pod, because that's what we are booking tomorrow. Great. Yeah. So Nikki, I can't remember where it was. Last site I stayed on had an over 30s. That's quite a nice move. Over 30s. Oh my goodness. So I believe that by today's standards, over 30 is mature, old. Oh, Vasilika, clean facilities are very important, thank you very much, but sometimes guests can be so messy and not care about how they leave a toilet, shower, cubicle. Yeah, sometimes it happens, but luckily most of people, from my observations, I can say that most of people, if they walk into a clean toilet or a clean shower, they really do their best to leave it the way they found. It's almost like they feel a bit surprised or intimidated by how clean it is, and they really try. Yeah, they respect it. They respect it. I think they respect it. Absolutely. But if they, if they arrive to the site which is neglected, it's not managed well, if bins are overflown, if toilet is cleaned maybe a few times a week, what's the purpose really? What's the point in making an effort? Graham, kids let out to discover what they can. Yeah, and I think these days children are controlled really quite a lot, and they don't have that much freedom like we used to when we were kids. They, even getting to school, they are driven to school. They are picked up from school, then they are at home. Definitely living more sheltered life. And I can see here in the summer that when you have 10, 15 kids playing together, it's just amazing. And when usually the dog is sleeping, yeah, making the most of it. it's quite interesting to see how interaction and dynamic changes between kids, because most of them arrive on Saturday, and usually Saturday is a quiet day because they don't know each other yet. Everyone is busy with unpacking and setting up their camps. By Sunday evening they're just raving. Yeah. Summer is interesting, but it's lovely that we don't have, apart from a play park, there is a simple play park here. It's not huge, but it's enough really for the site. But the main attraction of Mill Park are the woods around the site and the stream. So there is no swimming pool, there are no workshops or games led by staff for children, but most of children just spend the day in the stream, and they're having the time of their life, building dams and throwing mud at each other. They don't need a swimming pool really. So we just came back from Donkey Creek Caravan Park. Oh yeah, and the facilities were immaculate. Well done. Make sure you write a review for them, so staff who cleans, they feel, you know, appreciated. Their work is appreciated. Andrew, off now. Chat next week. Yeah, good luck with your booking. We are looking forward to meeting you in Mill Park, and please drop us a message saying when you are coming. So we will add you to a little diary which is here somewhere, and it is filling up. Night night. Yeah, we have quite a few people come in, and it's not even April yet. Most of people don't plan their summer holidays yet, so we will see what summer brings. Exciting. Basilica, a good site is also a site where pitches have a lot of space, not nice to feel on top of each other. Yeah, and what I don't like, and I don't know if there are campsites like that, but it used to be like that in Poland, that for example the tent field or camping field didn't have pitches, didn't have sectors, so it was, if you can squeeze your tent, find yourself a spot. Couldn't do that. I like it when your pitch is, marked, you've got your area, your neighbors have their area. And I think it still happens on some sites, because we get guests who sometimes ask us, can we leave our stuff and go out for a day? Is anyone going to pitch next to us? No, it's not like that. No one will camp on your pitch. No one will set up a tent on your pitch because you went shopping. But people still ask us, so it must be happening on other sides. Josh, do you look forward to summer? Yeah, I do look forward to summer barbecue. Move Sky, Marek answered already. We are in North Devon. We are between Ilfracombe and Combe Martin. And the best bit about Mill Park is that we are within a walking distance to the coast path. We are very close to the coast path, so you can have lovely walks overlooking the Bristol Channel. And on a clear day we see Wales, and the Welsh can see us. Yeah, nice. 14 thumbs up. Thank you. If you haven't done it yet, if you haven't left thumbs up, please do. So, how to choose a good campsite? Do your research and definitely think what's important to you, how you like to spend your free time. So what is important for us is probably nature and surroundings. Facilities are important, yeah, but I think surroundings and location is probably more important to me personally. And we've been to the sites which had no trees. I can't imagine staying on a site like that. We've been to job interviews on sites which were completely different. Well, Mill Park is pretty special because it truly is a park. So we have loads of lovely, lovely trees and woodland around us, and there's a lake and there's a stream and there's a coast path. So for us it ticks all the boxes. But we've been to sites where there were no trees. And I thought, this is not a campsite, this is a car park. So trees are important to me because they bring shade, they also attract birds. So it's nice if the site is wooded. But again, to many people it may be a problem if they want a full sun. Trees may, you know, with the shade, it might be a problem. Do you like to be in the shade or do you like to be in the full sun? It's been a lovely evening with you guys, and thank you for staying despite our technical glitch. So new video is coming on Wednesday, and you will see how I spend my free time, and be prepared. This is a very personal video, so I think we are still on the stage when we are testing different ideas, so we will be grateful for feedback under any video. Please write if you liked it or not, if you would like to see more of this or maybe not, because we can't read your minds, and unless you tell us, we don't know what you really like watching. So share feedback, and I'm looking forward to your reactions to the next video, because I don't think we've had a similar video like that before, so it's a bit of an experiment. Okay, ladies and gents, thank you for a nice chat. Thank you for popping into our caravan. Diesel is still asleep, so everything under control. Have a lovely evening. I'm going to say goodbye now. Torch. Yeah, torches are important when you're camping. Yeah, come over, Josh. I love our trees here, and sometimes, you know, when we have winter storms or spring storms, I'm a bit scared of those trees and flying branches, but I still love them. Okay, thank you very much. Thank you for popping in. Have a good week, and I will see you in the next video on Wednesday, and of course on Sunday during live. And we are really hoping that we will be able to show you a bell tent, because we are working on bell tents tomorrow. It's Marek's day off tomorrow, but he's coming to help with bell tents. We pitched up 2 bell tents, but they are not finished yet, they are not furnished inside yet. So hopefully, if the weather is kind, we will finish them tomorrow, and I will be able to invite you to a bell tent on Sunday. We absolutely love them. And you will love them as well when you see them next week. Thank you, have a good night. Thank you for all the likes and comments. Special thanks for everyone who's been here for the first time. I hope you will pop in next week as well. Check our Facebook and our Instagram. Check our YouTube community for an update what time the next live will be. There will also be live stream on Sunday. We usually create them during the day, a few hours before, so if you visit the channel and clicked on live stream, you should see what time we scheduled the one next week. Thank you, you've been great. You are a fantastic bunch of people, and I'm so happy I met you all. Bye bye.